Okay, so your delta t function, before we come back to this, your delta t function, this is just taken off of what you have in your paper. And what you've got is you've got kind of a dot up here.
Right.
We can't have a dot because that's finite, but that's
yeah.
okay. It's the right idea. And the way we represent that is just with a spike.
Right.
And the spike has width 0. In other words, it's a line segment, but it's infinite, but it's just infinite enough to make the integral 1, whatever the heck that means. Okay? Make sense?
Fine.
And then, of course, your delta of t minus t naught. And here's 0. Here's your vertical axis, right? Okay? So this is not a spike. That's just your y-axis, and here's n equals 0, just to make that clear. Okay? Your delta of t minus t naught is 0 where? Well, anytime t doesn't equal t naught.
Right.
Right? So where's the spike? It's at t naught, right?
Right.
So here's t naught. And here's your spike. Okay? The spike doesn't stop, but I don't want to go through this graph. So this window ends here, but the spike keeps going. Okay?
Right. All right, that makes sense.
So this is delta of t minus t naught. Or again, it's just infinite enough, whatever that means, to make the integral 1.
Right.
Okay? For any interval that includes t naught. Okay? And this for any interval that includes 0. Okay, well, so delta of t minus t naught equals 0 where? Well, the answer is,
Anywhere except that.
I'll just kind of squeeze this in. Some bad color chalk. Well, delta function is 0, except where the argument is 0.
Right.
So when t minus t naught isn't 0, then the argument isn't 0, and it is 0, right?
Right.
Okay?
Lots of
Okay.
zeros flying.
There's a lot of zeros flying.
So the where is
From negative infinity to 0, but 0 is
t is not equal to t naught.
yeah.
But the integral from t naught to infinity, well, t naught is exactly where it isn't 0. So it's going to be the same as, just by translation. This equals the integral from 0 to infinity of delta t dt equals 1. Just use u equal t minus t naught, and this limit becomes 0, right?
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Let's do it this way more formally, since you want to use integration by parts and stuff. Okay, at least a substitution, let u equal t minus t naught. Then, be very explicit, this is where u equals 0. And of course, then this integral is 1, because that goes back to the definition of the delta function. Okay? Still, we need to integrate this. Okay? I filled this in with more details than I expected, so my question here, what does f naught delta t minus t naught model? Well, we'll come back to that. But now we have to take this question and bring it down here and tell me what the integral from 0 to infinity of delta of t minus t naught e to the negative st dt is equal to.